What is up, everyone? Hello and welcome to the stream for Thursday, April the 25th. Yeah, we are, so no matter what, we're finishing up Shining Force 3, Scenario 3 today. I got all my affairs in order. We got the rest of the day open for us. Took an early supper as well, which is part of the reason why the stream's late, like even later than I said it was going to be. But that means we got the whole rest of the day to ourselves. Let's finish up Shining Force 3, shall we? Although with that said, we're not going to go ahead and finish up Shining Force 3 right away. We're going to do a little bit of grinding in the final side dungeon to start things off here. As if 7 hours of grinding yesterday and like an hour and a half to 2 hours of grinding the stream before that wasn't enough. Yeah, there's a few extra things I want to get done in this little side dungeon here. We're going to get Penko up to level 20, get her the promotion. We're kind of committed to that now. I said over and over again I was going to do that, so we're going to go ahead and do it. And also I want to clear just up to the third last floor with Julian's team, just to clear out all of the bonus items and stuff. Because there's some good stuff that we're going to want to pick up. So I'm pretty sure where we left off yesterday, everybody is promoted now, other than Penko. So I think we basically just, yeah, take her into the dungeon and solo with Penko until we're done with her. It's kind of funny, too, because of the way that the levels are laid out here. It looks like Penko is actually is actually stronger than everyone else, as opposed to a full promotion behind. But we're gonna rectify that right away here. You know, out of all the features you could add to this game, just like the little quality of life upgrades you could do to it to improve all the little problems with the interface and whatnot, I think my one most highly demanded feature for this game would be the option to vacate some of your party slots and just take less than a full complement of 12 characters into battle if you wanted to. It would make it so much easier just for leveling up specific characters. Some of these characters are actually hardly recognizable now that they've promoted, or I guess mostly just Hera. Actually, does anyone know the attack spell here? Oh yeah, that's right, Hazuki does. We're gonna need her to get on that in a minute here. Also, we got a black and gray or brownish cursor here. That is a new one. Usually it goes invisible, and then a red wireframe, and then your standard rotating blue cursor when we're first loading up the game. How far can lizard men move? That's not very far. Oh yeah, we might see if we can get a better beast for Pappets, too. I don't know, we'll see how far Penko goes. Because yeah, we're teleporting out of here the instant she hits 20. Which could still be a while yet, so, you know. It's not an awful thing if some people come in late. I've got a text. It might be important because I've got games tomorrow. Oh, cool. My friend's sending me L5R artwork. It's very nice. Oh, look at that glare. So yeah, that was very important and worth interrupting. our penguin grinding for. Okay, so we give her the attack spell. That should get her to one-shot the lizard men, and then every 2 lizard men that she kills will be a level up, basically. So we are like 12 lizard men away from being done here. Oh yeah, except I'm gonna have to actually get the rest of the party to run away so that they don't kill the lizard men coming up behind us. Didn't that happen last time where I kept on wanting to level up specific characters and then other characters kept getting counterattacks to steal the kills from them? This should be 45. Oh, fuck, Penko. Well, her defense might not be awful by the time we're done here. This is actually good, because it takes 2 hits to take down a lizard man, and she's still getting the full 50-ish XP for it, so we might even just finish her off right here on the first floor. Apparently in general, I don't like grinding in video games. That's the kind of thing that gets me to stop playing video games in general here, or playing a video game in general, as if I'm stuck at a point where I have to grind at something, I'll quit playing that game. This is kind of... It seems not as bad when I do it on stream here, though, just because I'm kind of passing the time by blabbing to myself and to the internet. Also, this is kind of a self-imposed challenge here, so I can't really hold it against the game either. Oh yeah, we gotta get Uryudo up there. Penko is not gonna be able to survive this on her own. Just in case this stacks, we'll apply it again. Actually, yeah, Hera with a heal 3 should do it. Oh, or we could put the support down. I think we're actually going to do that. Then Uryudo can make with the healing. Can't even tell what the hell she's wearing there. Did she, like, swap in her monk robes for, like, a weird, like, red sweater vest, it looks like, on her character model? Okay, gotta be, yeah, careful not to pass Uryudo's turn. Now, do I want to try my luck at one-shotting the other lizard man now? Probably not. In fact, yeah, she couldn't do the first one even with a crit, so... Yeah, still not enough. But yeah, if I had just decided at the outset which 12 characters I want to level up in each party and just called it quits after finishing up with all of them, we could have been done all of this probably a good 2 or 3 hours sooner. As evidenced by, yeah, this last little bit of grinding we're doing right here. This is how long it takes to level up one character. I like how Penko starts hopping up and down just a little bit faster when she's receiving an attack upgrade. It's like she's super excited about it. To suck just slightly less. Oh, it looks like that second attack buff actually did something. Ah, there we go. Now we're in the super awesome level up territory. So yesterday I was talking about just sort of searching my thoughts for my final takeaway for the whole Shining Force trilogy. And I think I've decided that I'm gonna wait on that. It's being kind of a big long thing, like a 3-part series that ends, whose third part is a 3-part series in itself. It's like you need some time away to kind of sit back and digest things to know how you really feel about it, you know? I think these games are probably longer than they necessarily need to be. That's kind of the downside of sort of doing like a strategy RPG hybridized with a traditional JRPG. It's like you're putting one super long type of... You're basically taking all of the things about JRPGs that make them super long, like town exploration, wandering the overworld, that kind of stuff, and putting it into a tactical RPG, which has super long battles. As opposed to like the really simple, short, sweet affairs of traditional JRPG battle systems. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. So Penko's not going to be able to eat all these lizard men. Because that's what penguins eat, if you didn't know. It's lizard men. Actually, penguins do eat fish. So yeah, that'll actually make a lot of sense when we eventually send her down to the center to eat those fish. Although some fish eat penguins, like killer whales and stuff, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who's actually higher up on the food chain here, the killer fish or the baby penguin. I guess we'll find out later on. Like an hour from now, when we're done grinding these lizard men. Is my attack buff still going? Honestly, the attack buff isn't really helping. We're killing these guys in 2 shots, no matter what. So one thing I wonder is, once we get into the premium disc, will we still have access to the side dungeon here? Like, what if I get stuck on one of the premium disc battles? Then what do I do? Do I have to go back to the side dungeon here, or do I have to like swap out, put my Shining Force 3 Scenario 3 disc back in and go back to the side dungeon to grind up, or is there a side dungeon on the premium disc, or are the battles replayable so I could get levels that way? I guess we'll see. Just, you know, thinking ahead. anticipating all the fun grinding ahead of us after we're done with the big final battle. I really am looking forward. That's the one thing, I guess, is the reason why I don't mind this level of grinding. First of all, it's just kind of fun, just hanging out here with all you guys. I don't think any of you are here right now, but, you know, when you guys are here, like yesterday, when I had like 2 people watching me grind this dungeon, same dungeon floor, for like 7 hours straight, that's a good time. And there's actually light at the end of the tunnel. This final battle on 3 fronts actually looks really cool, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. I'm actually really looking forward to that. So yeah, we'll get to see something really cool at the end of all this. Oh shit, Hedva's actually taken some damage. She might actually die if we don't heal her at some point within the next 4 or 5 rounds. Okay, come on, let's see a crit here. A crit and a one-shot kill. Ooh, what? Penguin butt. Oh, that's it. We've been doing it wrong this whole time. We've been hitting him with the beak. We should be hitting him with the butt. Do I actually have a butt equipment slot for my penguin? Maybe that's going to be our Aura Chalcum penguin weapon. We'll replace our silver beak with a silver butt. But for real, though, do you suppose... It didn't really look like that was a proper butt attack, so I wonder if penguin butt is actually, like, a penguin head butt, as opposed to, like, an actual, you know, thrusting with the penguin's buttocks or whatever. Oops. It's gonna be so magical once Penko levels up enough to actually not be last in the turn order anymore. Holy shit. Does she still have her attack buff? New record! I think that was the biggest, I think that was the juiciest level up we've seen yet. Is Penko actually gonna, like, legitimately make it onto the final team on her own merits? She's taken 1 damage from the lizard med now. She was taking 10, like, 10 minutes ago when we started doing all this. This is actually amazing. And we haven't even eaten the fish yet. I was hoping we'd see the new penguin crit. That wasn't a crit. That was just, yeah, 45 damage to his face straight up. And she's not actually last in the turn order anymore. Yeah. Pappets and Rock are actually slower now. You know, if we'd have had the patience for it, I think Penko might have actually been worth using in Scenario 2. Like, we've leveled her up to about the point that our Scenario 2 endgame characters were. Hell, not even. Yeah, like, we were, what, level 14 to 16 at the end of Scenario 2. This isn't even her final... Okay, of course, that had to happen. Oh, and she did still have the attack buff. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens to Penko in the end. Do I not have any archers in this party? I think we're gonna have to rectify that. You know, I don't think I've decided. I don't think I had decided who was going into the final party yet. I think this is just the reject squad of people who didn't level up after the first tower run. Oh, this is it. This is the new one. Love it. Okay, come on. 3 attack again. You can do it. Fuck me. Is Penko actually the secret best character in the game? And she's gonna get a new Orichalcum weapon at the end of all this, too. Nuts. Oops. Ah, whatever. You know what? I think they've actually changed the way that Pappets' monsters work in this game. Now that I think of it. Because, yeah, in Scenario 2, you could recruit, I think, up to 5 monsters, and then you would sort of slot them into your party. Or no, they would all be in your party, but they were on the B team, so you could only, you know, your B team has like 4 or 5 people. So you need the monsters there to fill out the space. Here it seems like the monster just gets added to, like, appended to my 12-man team automatically. Like the Dragon Tamer. Like the way the Dragon Tamer's ability works. Eh, not bad, not bad. Actually, I think we want to stay up here for now. Oh, this should do it. You know, it's probably most efficient to just stay on the first floor and have her kill these guys over and over again. Because, yeah, what do we got on the second floor? I think it's zombies. And yeah, those will take a fair bit longer to take down. the hell? He's like, trying to keep away from me for some reason. Oh, that's not what David... Okay, that's disappointing. David actually puts on clothes when you take him into battle. That's lame. I think he's just lost his slot on the endgame team, then. I have no use for a shirt-wearing David. How many healers do we have in the Scenario 2 party anyways? I think Scenario 3 might be the only one to have 2 actual priests. Yeah, the other ones just give you 1 priest and 1 monk. Do we even have a monk in Scenario 3 now that I think of it? It's been so long since... It's been like 10 hours since we even used Julian's party. I can't remember who we've got in it. Still trucking away. It's 3 in a row now. I guess one thing I could do is deliberately get my party members killed and just get rid of party slots that way, but that would be time-consuming, more so than just hitting wait every round on everyone, and would reduce their friendship levels. Well, that's fine. We can just win it with someone else who's up there. That's bad. So now it's up to Uryudo, and if he fucks it up, then Penko could actually die. I should or actually... That's right, he can just antidote. Yeah. There, now Penko can finish it anyways. Like so. I wish you could change your party lead in this game. Just more control over your party formation in general. Being able to fill your party with empty slots if you want to, being able to choose your starting formation in battle, being able to choose who's the front person of the party when you're wandering around on the overworld and in town. I wonder how many features like that they actually added to the... You know, the more I think about it, the more I'm really curious to try the Game Boy Advance Shining Force game. Seen mixed reviews for it online, but I don't know, everyone I've asked about it here on the channel, like people in chat, have all said that it's solid. Oh, there's the zombies. Oh, and she's away from all of... Oh no, she's got Hera. Actually, yeah, she's got Hera, so this should all be fine. And actually, though I was talking about Penko eventually getting speedier than all the other party members. For all of the attack and defense upgrades she's getting, I don't think she's gotten any agility in the last 3 level ups. Which I'm not complaining about, by the way. An extra point of attack and defense for 1 point of agility is a fair trade. Really an unfair trade in my favor, I guess is what that means. That's basically what fairness is, right? Fairness is when things are unfair in my favor. That's the way it works. We'll just give her a little bit of extra help against the zombies here. She might end up getting ganged up on by 2 of them. Oh wow, she's got an advantage against undead. Hey there, Remiko, you're just in time to see Penko literally kick some ass. Check this out. 3 attacks. She used to be getting 2 defense every level also. Yeah, it turns out Penko is, like, secretly the best character in the game. She's been getting that for like 4 or 5 levels in a row now. 3 attack, 2 defense, every level for the last 3 or 4 levels. She's only level 15 now, and she's hitting... Like, she has surpassed the power level. Like, level 15 is about what the party was at the end of Scenario 2. If I had had her in my Scenario 2 party, she would have been one of the best characters, I think, at this level. And it didn't take very long either. Like, she was level 8 when I started the game up for this session. She was taking like 15 or 16 damage from melee attacks from monsters. Not even crits, just regular attacks. 15 or 16 damage. She's gone from that to, yeah, taking 1 damage. From stronger monsters even. These ghouls have more attack power than the zombies on the previous floor. Yep, legal freedom, that is precisely what we're doing. And in fact, I've already gotten everyone to 20. Penko was the straggler here, which is why we're basically soloing all of these side dungeon floors with her. Oh, is chat not showing up? Man, I'm bad about keeping track of that. Okay, how about... what if we do it like this? Perfect! Everything is fixed. What the fuck do I do about this? So that's horrible. What if I just flip the scene? Yeah, it's working over here. It should be reading off of the same thing. This is so annoying. I had a solution to this, but I forget what it was. Like, I can't leave it like this. I went through a lot of effort to find that very lovely artwork that we're using in the background there. I guess since I don't want to fuck around with it too much, so I think what we'll do is we'll just exit that, and then, yeah, we'll do the restream chat instead. And then the people over on YouTube will have their messages show up on here now, too. Anyways, I don't think we need Hera doing anything. You know what, there's no way Penko's gonna drag her ass all the way to the other end of the map here, so I think we're just gonna have our other party members get their own level ups on the other side of the screen. I'm honestly not sure that the third promotion is just like level 1 third promotion is going to be enough to clear this final battle anyways. Median is fine. Don't need any more levels on median. Uryudo's just healing, so he's probably fine. Who do I want to get these levels? Probably Birdman and Rock. Look at this shit, yeah. Rock isn't one-shotting zombies. Not like Penko. He's with Uryudo's group, so we can just antidote that. Yeah, Zero kind of looks the same as he did before. Yep, that's on the agenda too. Legal freedom. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to dive as deep as we can after we get Penko to level 20. Basically, once Penko hits 20, we'll just rush for the boss and try to go down as deep into the dungeon as we can to get the best beast we can. It seems like some monsters can't be captured by Pappets, like these zombies I wasn't able to capture earlier. I'm guessing maybe the archdemons won't work either, so I'll probably do... And also, I just don't want to fight the Colossus again, because that's going to be a pain in the ass. I'm not doing the full clear of this side dungeon. I saw the final floor, and it looks like a gigantic pain in the ass. So we're not doing that, but we are getting all of our characters promoted, at least. Yeah, David put a shirt on, which was really disappointing. Oh yeah, Arthur can start doing good stuff here. You know, no, he can't really, now that I think of it. He's better with his spear than he is with magic now. Yeah, Arthur is one-shotting the zombies now, at least with the crit. Yeah, median's fine. He's a striker now? Somehow that feels like a step down from Commando. Who was poisoned again? Rock. It's funny, it's like the weird names for some of these classes. Like, you read the name class combination up there, and you'd think that maybe it's just their last name. Like, yeah, David Stryker. Like, that could just be some dude's name. I think we want to save the zombie for Penko. There are not a lot of zombies on this map. Okay, that's interesting. I can't remember. I think was he Commando? I think he was Commando after his first promotion. I don't remember what he was pre-promoted. I didn't even think that it was like a translation thing. I thought that was just like, I don't know, some Japanese... Like, the classes are kind of random. It's like, is there really any reason why a Magic Knight is better than a, I don't know, Rune Knight or whatever he was before? Actually, I think the biggest one was what he went. Frank went from Wolf Baron to like. I can't remember. He's like a berserker now or something. It's like he used to be royalty, and now he's just like some kind of freaking savage or something. Oh, was it Bolt in the original English translation? I forgot about that. I don't know. Personally, I like Spark just for tradition's sake. Like, that's what it was in Shining Force 2, and that's therefore how it ever shall stay. Oh, actually, I have my restream settings different here. Oh, it was Bolt before and it's Spark now. Okay, I got that backwards then. If we're going to be using restream chat, I want to change my settings here so that that will stay on screen. Oh, they've completely changed the interface here. Awesome, I can't drag the settings menu. Why would you do this? Like, it's showing me a settings window here, but I can't click and drag the position of the window. And so the place that they've put the window is, you know, sensibly, it's centered in the middle of my screen, that is my screens, between my two monitors. So I've actually got my settings window for Restream chat split in half right now. Do not hide messages anymore. Okay, hopefully that worked. Oh, I can't close this now. You know what? Maybe fuck Restream chat? Well, I did the best I could. Hopefully that'll stay up permanently now. Looks like it won't. Yeah, I have the chat messages set to automatically disappear from the stream video feed. That's normally for when I'm playing games in like full screen mode, where chat is actually obscuring a small portion of the gameplay. I prefer having it stay on screen permanently when I'm playing stuff like in a window off to the side. But apparently we can't have everything we want, even when the things we want are really simple things like basic functionality on how your chat feed displays on stream. Are there any other interesting debates as far as the translations of the different names and stuff? So I'm using a guide on a site called, yeah, Wolfgang Archive, and a lot of the names on here are different from the ones in game. So like I'm curious as to like why they're different. And what the, like, obviously I don't need them all explained to me one by one, the justification for all the names that were changed. I'm just curious as to like which ones are still contentious at this point. I don't really have any preference either way as far as any of them go. One's name's as good as another as far as I'm concerned, but is that actually showing up for you guys on Twitch and YouTube chat? It says it sent it out all right. I keep eyeing up that purple worm, thinking, oh, I gotta kill that worm. But yeah, that's my worm. Okay, fair enough. I'm just like slightly interested in just, I don't know, conversations of that nature. Like why names get changed in translation and why they do or do not change certain names for whatever reason. Actually, there's a blog called, what is it? I think it's Legends of Localization or something like that. Yeah, the dude runs a blog there that basically covers a bunch of topics just like that. Some really interesting stuff over there. Anyways, I've kind of gotten sidetracked from the actual mission here, which was to level up Penko. Yeah, I kind of figured, just based on the design of the site over here, it kind of seemed to me that this is from, like, an earlier time of the internet. A lot of, like, Web 1.0 type features on that website. So yeah, my guess was it just, yeah, there's a lot of old, outdated stuff there. Is that dragon better than my worm? It doesn't matter, we're gonna get something much, much better. Yeah, I think Penko's done now. Like I said, she was kind of leveled into the around end game levels of Scenario 2, so now that she's past that, we're kind of back to boring old normie level ups. That's the way levels seem to work in these games. There's like kind of a sweet spot as you approach the end game, and then beyond a certain point you just see diminishing returns, so it's not really worth your while to level up like crazy. Actually, Hazuki has shurikens, right? Oh, you know what? I should double up my efforts on speeding up the grinding here, because after we're done the grinding here, we've got to build up all the Orichalcum equipment for this party too, which usually takes close to an hour. Yeah, in general, I think I prefer consistency across a series. Like, that was one thing that always bugged me about the Star Ocean games. It's like the names of the villains in the Star Ocean games have always been like the names of the biblical archangels, I think. And then they, for some reason, they censored / changed it for the English release of Star Ocean 2. And then they changed them to something else for Star Ocean 3. And then I think they changed them back to the original names for The Last Hope. And you end up missing out on some of the connections between the games there as a result. It's like these characters, like all the Star Ocean games are all set in kind of different universes, different timelines as far as you can tell. There's no direct relation between them. But it's kind of interesting that you have these connections where you have these separate characters with the same name in each game, and you just lose that entirely in the English translation, because he's Cyril in Star Ocean 2 and Luther in Star Ocean 3, and in the original Japanese version they're all named Lucifer. So yeah, you just miss out on connections like that just as a result of inconsistent translation. So consistency is always kind of the thing that I like a game series to maintain consistency with its names across time. Like, for example, I'm perfectly fine with like the names in Chrono Trigger being the same as they were in the first place. Like, I would not want a new translation of Chrono Trigger where Ozzy, Flea, and Slash suddenly become, what was it in Japanese? Like vinegar, mustard, and soy sauce, or whatever their names were. I am entirely fine with Ozzy, Flea, and Slash being the canon names forevermore, because that's what it was for the first release, and that's what people are used to by now. Actually, the whole, you know, Blizzard, Blizzara, Blizzaga thing always bugged me for that reason, too. Though they've actually done a decent job of keeping things consistent nowadays. Like, every re-release of the old Final Fantasy games these days uses Blizzara, Blizzaga, etc. So even though if you play, like, one of the old games, it's not the same, and you've got your Fire 1, Fire 2, Fire 3... They're putting in an effort to keep it consistent now, so I appreciate that. I have not seen that attack before. That's pretty cool. You know, David could use some levels here. I'm probably going to use him on the final map. Even if he has the audacity to wear clothes all of a sudden. What's with that straight black pixel above the column? Do you guys see that? What is that? Must be an artifact of the emulator or something? Like the, what do you call it? The upscaling, maybe? That was pretty weak. Oh, hey, Penko might actually get the kill here. She's probably not going to. Ooh? Yeah. Actually, a median can always use more levels. Oh, that's right, he finally got a level up with his dagger, too. Yeah, we aren't just getting boring-ass critical hits. This is where things get a bit dicey, because I think we're fighting cows now? Or no, it's the poison worms. Ooh, this will get confusing. I gotta keep that poison worm out of the way here. But yeah, now it gets to the point where I'm not entirely confident that I can just send Penko up against 2 poison worms and not die. You know, actually a perfect example of people getting used to the wrongly translated English names is the whole Aerith debate. They've gone with Aerith for the official translations now. Like, she is officially Aerith in all Square Enix materials related to Final Fantasy VII these days. Personally, I thought Aerith was a sensible translation. It sounds a lot nicer, just to the ear. So I'm kind of sad about that change, but I'm not angry about it like some people are. Just disappointed. Yeah, we'll keep Stingworm well out of the way here. So yeah, the guys on this side over here, actually, I might as well send them forward to do stuff. Oh, that's right, it was Hazuki. I kept on looking for my attack buff, but yeah, it was Hazuki. Who knows that one? Well, this is going to be a bit dicey, but if we get lucky and she one-shots him, we'll be fine. Don't think it's going to happen. She's actually barely gonna two-shot this guy. Yeah, I think we're gonna get faster level ups by just redoing the earlier maps. So maybe we just rush this. Just rush towards the top, get our good monster, and then just redo the first floor to get Penko up to speed. Because, yeah, she's not even doing enough damage to get the full 50 XP anymore, and she's in danger of dying. Median looks so cool with his final promotion and stuff. Yep, I gotcha, Legal Freedom. Busy times and whatnot. But yeah, the VOD will be up on YouTube eventually. I'm actually behind with my VOD uploads right now, just because one of them went wrong, and I have to go back and redo it before I go ahead and flag the others as public. There's actually a playlist on my channel. If you look in the playlist section, there's one called Full Stream VODs. I just put the raw VODs up there. They're unlisted just to avoid, you know, cluttering my channel with a billion raw stream VODs. But yeah, if you ever want to check out the VODs, you can. Yeah, check out that playlist to see them before the split VODs go up. Now even more so, I keep wanting to go over and attack that worm. Anyways, I'll catch you later. And actually, now that half my audience is gone, I think I might try to go back and work out this whole chat situation. Ugh. How do I get rid of that fucking white background? If I do this. So that did something. Hey, it works. Is it gonna disappear now? I guess we'll find out later. I actually suddenly have to go to the bathroom real bad, so we'll actually just take a full break here. Celebrate the fact that chat display is working with a trip to the bathroom. I'll be back in a second. well, this is slightly awkward timing here, but seems like I might be coming down with something. We'll see. It's not that sudden. There's a bit of a hassle this morning too, and then it kind of passed until now, so I figured it would be fine. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm fine now, and that's all that matters. Let's get back to farming up this damn penguin. If she survives all of this. I think she'll be fine. It looks like she's gonna pull through. Even if I don't. Hey there, Dusty Roads. Yeah, you were, like, not even close to missing it. We're gonna be here for a good long while yet. Though I don't know if it's gonna be super long. Like, maybe another hour or so. I want to make the climb to the top of the dungeon with Julian's team also. Just to grab all the items on each floor. But that should be pretty quick, just rushing all of the bosses. But yeah, we're pretty much here just to level up Penko. And she's actually trucking along just fine here. She's really strong right now. I think she's actually going to make it into our endgame party. On account of how super strong she is. You know, I don't know why they took away Hera's cool head wrappings after her promotion. She just looks kind of boring now. Hazuki, on the other hand, looks pretty much the same she always has. I think her belt is a lot bigger. And obviously her kimono is a little bit of a different color. Okay, are we gonna get the 31 damage again? Just barely. Yeah, this is going to go much faster if we just go back to killing zombies and lizard men. I think we're just going to rush the bosses here and then get ourselves a better monster on the upper floors. Please one-shot this guy. Thank you. No way. Median, what the hell are you doing, man? Even Penko hits harder than you. Okay, David, bring it home. Oh, I got a new special, too. I thought he was maxed out on axe levels. I keep on varying my language as to whether we're diving or climbing. But yeah, it looks like we're actually going up all the way through this dungeon. It looks like Penko's kind of slowed down quite a bit, but I don't know, we'll see how she goes. Has her attack skill always had this range? My goodness. I really wonder if she's gonna ditch the egg and go full on, like, Emperor Penguin and all. Yeah, I kind of missed some of the really big transformations from Shining Force 2, like the way your little turtle transformed into, like, a big hulking turtle monster. Wasn't that even his class name after promoting? Is like he's a monster or a beast or something? So we could do cows again. The cows actually served us really well in the final battle in Scenario 2. They've got more hit points than anything, as far as I know. Like, even the upper floor monsters don't have 110 hit points, which makes them really good against magic spells. Actually, my current party, I don't think I did get the Orichalcum gear to my current party. I did it for the Synbios crew, but not for the Median crew. So yeah, we still got a good hour of, yeah, Sylphwing, Thunder Wand. Yeah, these people all still have their mithril stuff on. Oh, you're right, yeah, Julian Force. I forgot about Julian. Yeah, the Julian crew's all Orichalcumed up. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna take some work to take down these cows, so I think that we're going to use the whole party against them. And as before, we're going to have Median charge forward and take out the boss. Actually, Median and Synthesis, I think. Oh yeah, this is what we had her do last time too, is just always Spark 4 on the flying monster over there. Yeah, I don't know. There was a mithril beak. Like, you can see she's got the old beak on the, in the inventory there. You know, I wonder if Thor's gonna do it. Let's give it a shot. Can we get 110 damage out of Thor 2? Yes, we can. And that's basically all of her MP right there, so hopefully we won't need her again for this map. Come on, 60 damage Penguin Carnival. Holy shit, there it is. I think she's got it. Easy. Easy kill. 73 damage. Fuck me. So that's pretty good, except now she's out of range of Uryudo. Yeah, Arthur's magic is just worthless now. Yeah, his spear does twice as much damage. You know, maybe we can do this. Maybe if we just get the whole party to work together to set up Minotaur kills for Penko, we can maybe get her leveled up on this map. Also, let's see how Arthur tanks the hits now. Not so great. Ooh, is this gonna kill him? Oh, dang. Yeah, let's just climb to the top and get our super good monsters. We'll come back and do like 2 floors to get Penko up to speed, and then we'll be done. Only we won't be done, because then I'm going to have Julian climb to the top and get all his items. La da da da. I've actually got more Orichalcum than I need for this party. I mean, the thing is it's just time. It's not time efficient. Because we still get the full 50 XP for killing enemies on the first floor. It'll be faster if we just redo the dungeon from the first floor and level her up there. The reason we want to be climbing now is just so that we can get Pappets to kill something and have a good monster. Ooh, 120. I don't know if this is gonna make it. Nope, she cannot make the damage. Although, maybe I will have Penko just kind of solo these puppy dogs. Yeah, Arthur would do the whole Magic Knight thing a lot more effectively if he actually learned any new magic spells. He's still stuck with all the level 1 magics. Oh, that's right, I forgot to heal this last time. I'm actually fine getting hit by that one. I just want to make sure I don't get hit by this one. Or actually, Uryudo's taking the hit anyways. Yeah, let's just move here. You know, Blue Dragon wouldn't be an awful thing to have. He's got like 120 hit points. Although I think I'd prefer the Earth Dragon. I think that's what we'll do. We'll go for the Earth Dragon as our monster for this party. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure everything above Earth Dragon is either undead or bullshit that I probably can't recruit. Like, I doubt they'll let us tame a Colossus. Or whatever they're called. The flying eyeball monsters. That's actually alright for level 2. Kind of tempted to let this go another round. But no, like I said, we'll level up faster if we just rush to the top and then restart from the beginning. Also, Synthesis gets a fuck ton of XP this way. I think it's Earth Dragon right here. If it is, we'll just, yeah, nab the dragon and then be out of here. Actually, what monsters were on the Colossus floor? I think it was salamanders, which kind of seemed not that good anyways. Oh, also, let's make a save here so that we don't have to redo an hour and a half of grinding. Oh boy, this is the tricky floor right here. Yeah, I think we just rush everyone to the bottom here. That'll keep them safe from the bugbears. Oh, she can actually reach him from here. Wait, that doesn't have a status effect? That's lame. All of the other shuriken specials do status effects, but not the best one? That's super lame. Oh shit, David's getting the big level ups now. I don't know, do I just have Penko solo one of these guys? We'll see what happens. Yeah, 78 hit points isn't a lot. We'll go for the Earth Dragon and maybe a Chimera if we can manage it. Or maybe Puppets can't do dragons. That would actually make a lot of sense, because then that would mean that Cyclops would have a point to his existence. Because if it's just Cyclops tames dragons and Puppets tames everything, then that kind of destroys Cyclops' little niche. What does the Earth Dragon breathe, anyways? I don't think we ever saw a breath attack from the Earth Dragon. Poison. That would make sense, actually. Now, how low do we get him before we send Puppets in? I think we're going to do a Blaze 1 here, just to keep it safe. This is safety fire right here. We probably could have even done the Blaze 2. Hedva... I don't trust Hedva with anything. Any magic she uses, she's probably just gonna kill him. I should go for a Chimera first, just in case the Earth Dragon doesn't work. I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh hey, we can actually get that kill to Penko. Maybe. Okay, so Puppets has got to get the other one, and it's probably going to take him a couple turns to get there. Fuck, they have magic. I forgot that they have magic. That's fine, I don't think Earth Dragon can do 50 damage. Ooh, do I just have him go for Earth Dragon? I think I'm just going to have him go for Earth Dragon. If this doesn't work, then we'll just go for whatever's on the next floor. Oh, this is the first time we've done this floor. Someone must have died last time we tried it, and we must have decided to make an early exit. Is this the Colossus floor? Because if it is, I don't think I want to do it. Well, okay, change of plans. I guess we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going, but I'm also going to try to get Pappets to kill something. Oh wow, this is a great round. Where the hell is Pappets anyways? There we go. I really hope that these, or I really wish that these Cerberuses would have taken their turns before him. Well, this is not working. And Penko's in danger now. I don't think that priest down there has very much HP though, so we could just rush for the boss. Yeah, these guys are bad news. Let's just, yeah, rush that priest. I think this is the first time I've ever attacked with this damn worm. And for good reason. That was not worth the time. Huh. That's the first monster we've seen in a long time that doesn't have any kind of, interesting special move. Yep, just an ordinary critical hit. Oh wow, we could just end this right now. Is that what we're gonna do? And we'll see. This might, I think this won't kill him, but we might get lucky, unlucky. Looks like we got lucky. No, we got lucky. Hey there, Otis. Awesome. Yeah, it has been a while now that you mention it. I like the game quite a bit. We're actually closing in on the end game here, which means we're at the section that involves a lot of grinding, because there's like this big epic final battle where you play all three parties from the three different scenarios in one battle on three different fronts, and it's super cool. But it means that I have to get all of my old party members from scenarios 1 and 2 up to speed, and I stubbornly insist on getting every single one of them promoted so I can see what they look like once they reach their 3rd promotion class. It's not really very much like Disgaea. It's more... It's like Fire Emblem crossed with Dragon Quest, is the way I would describe the Shining Force series. I don't think we can keep this going. We got a bunch of people at half HP. Oh, was he not? That's right, I switched him to his sword. That was a mistake. That guy's gonna get his turn right away. I think I just want to finish this. She does not know Tornado. Forget that, then. Yeah, normally I'm the same way. I'm not big on grinding in video games. It doesn't bother me as much nowadays because I'm big into like podcasts and super long YouTube videos. So usually I just get one of those to play in the background while I'm doing some sort of tedious grinding-esque task in a video game. And I guess in this case, where I'm streaming the game, I am the, super long, just, play in the background, entertainment audio. I supply my own podcast material for the boring-ass grinds. I think this is the Colossus floor coming up, so I think we're just gonna, legitimately this time, we're just gonna grab a Salamander and run the hell out of here. This is not the Colossus floor. Wow, there are a lot more floors to this fucking dungeon than I remembered. Okay, we're clearing this one too, then. I think I'll just, charge forward with everyone. Let's fucking do it. I'm guessing that none of these guys are recruitable, so I don't think I'm not gonna bother having Pappets do anything. Yeah, I've never been much of a, 100% completionist type guy. I would I used to be big into that stuff when I was a kid, and I only owned, 3 or 4 games for any given console. Or, I'd rent games every week, so I'd do, a standard playthrough of most games that I played, but then there was the small subset of games that I actually owned, and then I played them to death, and, would do challenge runs and 100% runs over and over again. I actually used to be really good at Donkey Kong Country 3 back in the day. For a long time, that was the only game I owned on the Super Nintendo. I used to be able to 100% that game in an afternoon. I could do it in about 2 or 3 hours, I think. Full 100% too, all the banana birds, DK coins, everything. Man, I have not played Donkey Kong Country 3 since I was a little kid, actually. Back when I was getting into SNES emulation and playing all the old classics and stuff, I always just passed it up because, I've played the shit out of Donkey Kong Country already. Don't need to play it again, and I just kept on telling myself that, and I've probably played... Yeah, I've probably played both of the other Donkey Kong Country games more recently than I have DKC3. Guess Penko can just stay behind and beat on skeletons? Yeah, it was kind of similar for me too. I avoided challenge in video games. I cheated my way through a lot of the games that I played back in those days. Yeah, it was all cheat codes and Game Shark for me. Except for the games that I owned, because, at some point you get bored of just cheating your way through the same game over and over again, and you actually decide, hey, let's actually try this game and see what it's about. What games did I own on the Super Nintendo back in the day? That was the weird thing, too, is I didn't own any RPGs. To get through RPGs, I just rented them over and over again. I'd rent Chrono Trigger for a week. Actually, a week was probably long enough to beat Chrono Trigger, but I'd rent, Final Fantasy VI for a week. And if I couldn't finish it, I'd just whine at my parents to let me take it out for another week. Awesome. But yeah, I owned Tetris and Dr. Mario. I owned Tetris Attack, Donkey Kong Country 3. Was that it? Holy shit. Yeah, I was impoverished on the Super Nintendo front, at least. I owned a few more for Sega Genesis. but not many. The thing is, because I rented everything, there was no reason for me to go buying every video game. It's like, oh, that game, I don't need to buy that game because I beat it after a rental. No, there's no way that's all the Super Nintendo games I owned, right? What else did I have? I think that might be it. I think just, yeah, Tetris Attack, Tetris and Dr. Mario, and then Donkey Kong Country 3. And then, yeah, the PS1 came out like a year and a half after that, and so I stopped playing Super Nintendo games at that point. Damn it, I keep forgetting to switch back to his dagger. Yeah, it could be a letter fit thing. Although I think we've seen enemies with longer names in this game before. Yeah, in fact, I'm almost positive we've seen enemies with much longer names than that. Like this guy, yeah, is a lesser demon. Just count that out. Yeah, lesser demon has more characters in it than Durahan. I mean, it could be that it's just like a deliberate... Although, no, there would be no difference in Japanese between Durahan and Dullahan. Both of them would just be Durahanu or whatever. Nice! Now he's double paralyzed. You know, I really would like to get at least one turn on Penko, because I know she's going to level up if she hits that skeleton. Oh shit, they've got advantage on Rock. He could die here. No, never mind. He's going to be fine. You know, funnily enough, I didn't actually own Super Mario World on my Super Nintendo. Yeah, Tetris and Dr. Mario was the game that came with the system, so I never actually owned Super Mario World. Which is fine by me, because that game is, as we established here on stream about a month ago, that game is not that good. Oh, she can't reach the one that's weakened. Although she's got advantage here, so she might just kill him with the Penguin Carnival. Or the kick. Boo. Ah, that's still a level up. You know, the only reason anything is ever blasphemy is because it's true. Like, really, you don't bother making blasphemy laws for things that, unless it's something that people are all saying that goes against your orthodoxy or whatever. It's like the reason you had to make a blasphemy law to keep people from saying it in the first place is because it's true. Oh, is Pokemon Puzzle Challenge the same thing as Pokemon Puzzle League? Because if so, yes. I didn't own a Nintendo 64 back in the day, but on the Wii, I picked up a bunch of N64 games on the Wii when I got that, on the Virtual Console. And yeah, one of the ones I picked up was Pokemon Puzzle League, and I played quite a bit of that. The 3D mode was so cool. That's the one thing I think to recommend that version of the game over any other. My personal favorite is actually the Game Boy Advance version, which was just called Puzzle League and Dr. Mario, I think. It was a 2-in-1 cart. But yeah, you get so many just options and extra features in that version. It's insane. There we go. That's what we're here for. All of those other items we've been picking up this whole time are garbage, but the running pepper there, yeah, super valuable. Do we have anything else amazing that we're gonna get from the boss here? I might actually go for Colossus, if it's anything good. Heroes Test. Number 9. Median's Force gets the Kusanagi. That is the shitty, cursed katana that we already got. Forget it. Oh, but we're not gonna finish just yet. Papitz is gonna kidnap a salamander, and then we'll be done. Yeah, we established that he can't kidnap dragons, so we'll grab a salamander and then we'll be done. Puyo Puyo series is actually really good. It's a shame that they kind of stopped bringing them over after the first one, because there was Kirby's Avalanche and Kirby's Avalanche and, yeah, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. And those are both based on the original Puyo Puyo, but we never got a version of Puyo Puyo 2 or Sun, which are the second and third games in the series. Which is a shame, because both those games actually got a lot of improvements to the Puyo Puyo formula. And I think they're just, yeah, straight up better. Like, there's no reason to play Mean Bean Machine or Kirby's Avalanche or Puyo Puyo when you could be playing Puyo Puyo 2 or Sun instead. I mean, unless you're just a big fan of the Sonic or Kirby characters, I guess. Which is a fair enough reason to prefer a game, I suppose. Yeah, puzzle games make for good imports, too, because you can, yeah. Although that's not entirely true of all puzzle games. Although, yeah, some of them require instructions to sort of learn how to play. Although that was a thing that I did. What's he doing? Oh, he's confused. Shit, I can't get in range for anything. This sucks. Oh well. But yeah, in fact, there's a bunch of Japan-only puzzle games that I kind of figured out how to play, and it was kind of fun. It was kind of a puzzle in its own to try to figure out how a particular puzzle game works without instructions. That's actually the way I learned to play Picross. It was when I was in my MAME phase. I was playing through a bunch of MAME games, and I came across a game. It was called, I want to say, like, Logic Master or something like that. It was basically arcade Picross with a strict timer. And I didn't know what Picross was at the time, so I had to basically suss out the rules and restrictions on my own with no instructions using this just arcade game that would just basically, your only feedback is it gives you a little X whenever you put the mark in the wrong box. Do you know Spark? She doesn't know shit. Synthesis, on the other hand, might actually be able to get something done here. Oh, there's another couple really good puzzle games. I've actually been considering just doing a stream where I just show off all these old puzzle games that I uncovered at around the same time. There's one on PlayStation, which is really easy to figure out how to play. It's called, I think, it's always anglicized as Lup Salad, but on the title screen she says something like Rupup Cube. I think the name of the game is something like Lup Salad, though. And it's a, yeah, really cool, just like little cube pushing puzzle game, essentially. It's like a side view cube pusher where you're trying to match up the cubes, but there's some really clever puzzles. It's got a adorable little story mode where you're like basically playing as this little girl who's essentially doing different pretend games where it's like the first set of stages she pretends to be like a Arctic explorer, so you've got an Arctic themed level. In fact, this is her, if I've actually got my Streamlabs widgets working correctly. I'll pop that up later, but yeah, I've got what's her name from Loop Salad making an appearance here on stream whenever anyone donates bits. Although I've been having problems with Streamlabs lately, my alerts haven't been showing up. Yeah, it's not working. That sucks. I went through so much effort to get these stupid animations working too. Oh well. Yep, Streamlabs is just totally dead right now. Which I guess means, thank you to everyone who's followed during this stream. I would not have gotten a notification of new followers. Were these salamanders tearing me apart during that time when I was looking over at Streamlabs? God damn you, Streamlabs, is there no end to the things that you can ruin? I think she dies if she gets critted here. Oh fuck, she would have died, and she almost died by not getting critted. Yeah, these salamanders are kind of bad news. Which is actually bad for our team, because there's a shit ton of salamanders on the final mission map that we spied out earlier on. They actually don't do that much more damage with the flame breath. Is he gonna steal my kill here? Good. So this is fucked up. This shouldn't kill him. I don't even know if we can survive one more round here. Hope. And yeah, Median's gonna get his turn before Pappets, so we actually do have to survive a full round of this nonsense. If we want to kidnap one of these salamanders. Oh, Penko. What are you doing? But yeah, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that. Yeah, I think we just got to get the hell out of... Oh, hey, Pappets actually goes first. Oh, this is going to be dicey. I don't think he can do it, but if we get a crit, maybe. Hey! I don't think he's going to get kidnapped, though. We'll see. I don't know. Lizard men are like a sentient race, aren't they? They're not beasts, really. His sleeves are... going crazy there. Oh, there he is. Groo. That's Lizard Man speak for add me to the Force. So we got one of those. Yeah, I think Median's just going to TP out here as soon as he gets a turn. I'm just going to do this for fun. I don't think he's going to kill it. Nope. When did Median get so slow? My goodness. I didn't pass his turn already like a moron, did I? Because I'm kind of starting to fear that that might be what's just happened. There it goes. Oh, brilliant. There it is. Yeah, right there. So we're going to have to take that offline. Unless... Oh, that fixed it. There we go. All fixed. So apparently I'm going to have to refresh that before every stream from now on, which is horrible. Oh yeah, Synthesis needs a bit of help here, but she can't really help herself, so we're just gonna zap things. She's a zappy girl, not a healy girl. Uryudo's our healy girl for this party. Yeah, Synthesis just kind of zaps her problems away. Yeah, literally everyone is going to get their turns before median, apparently. Is that all the salamanders? I think we got all the salamanders. We got one over here, and these guys are actually super healthy. Oh, these guys are in a bit of trouble, though. Yeah, we're just gonna TP out. Almost done, guys. Like 2 hours in. Almost done this one party, then we do the third party. Who got left out of the party anyways? I should really decide on what the final team composition is going to be. I think Penko's in for sure. We put this much time and effort into her, we might as well keep her. I did it again. The party transfer guy is up top, not down below. There's not really any reason to go down below into HQ other than to gawk at David here. That would be really funny. I kind of hope that happens now that you mention it. Yeah, this was the guy we wanted to talk to. Yeah, I think Dan Terry's is out of the final party. Oh yeah, I think Waltz and Garrosh are both in. Maybe David's out. I would need to waste 3 Orichalcum weapons on him too. Arthur's definitely out, he just sucks. Out loud. So yeah, Arthur's gone. We'll replace him with a better horse person. Hazuki's definitely in. Yeah, David's basically a ranged fighter anyways, and even with the ability to switch your weapons to match the enemy's weakness, he's still not as good at the whole ranged thing as Garrosh. If he actually wore his little Speedo there, maybe we'd have brought him along, but yeah, it's gotta be Garrosh. I kind of want to fit Campbell in somehow, but I don't know who. Maybe Pappets. Just because I don't know how many actual monsters there will be. Basically, all Pappets is good for is he's strong against all monsters. But I think the enemies on the next map are non-monsters. Zero's doing pretty good. Yeah, I think this is it. You know, it's mainly just like the stoic, manly men who came out on the bottom when it comes to portraits. All the girls look fine, minus Hera, but that's more to do with her. She's got hat hair from wearing that turban for too long. I don't know why she thought that would look better taking that off. Zero's kind of messed up. Yeah, got a messed up face too. So does Hedva. So does Uryudo. But, you know, without all those guys, you got Median and Synthesis, who are looking pretty cool. Oh yeah, this gives us a problem we had before, where we don't have any Lancers. Yeah, I'm gonna ditch Pappets for Campbell. But before we do that, we gotta strip him of his equipment. Actually, before we do anything else, we should just use all of the goodies that we found in the dungeon. So that's going to be... Bright Honey goes to... Uryudo, probably? Oh yeah, one more Bright Honey gets him an extra charge of Aura 4, which I don't think he actually knows. But, you know, if he levels up in the middle of combat and learns Aura 4... he'll be ready for that. We'll defer the running pepper decision for the time being. Lucky Cookie's always got to go to the leader. At 9 luck, he's basically invincible. Like when it comes to insta-death. Oh wait, no, oh, Campbell's, yeah, coming along with the party. I should not have deposited that. Okay, so that's our final party right here. Oh yeah, I guess all 3 parties have got a shared inventory now. So I wouldn't even necessarily have to use these items on this party if I didn't want to, although I think that's what we're going to do just to keep things nice and even. And I think that's everything. So we found these in the dungeon. Are these... Do you suppose these are maybe better than the Orichalcum katanas? We found them in the secret dungeon. Like the next to last floor of the optional dungeon. I'm gonna just stick with the Orichalcum. Power 1 goes to Median, because he's actually not hitting that hard anymore. Protect Milk goes to Median, because I don't feel like thinking hard about who to use all this stuff on. Quick Chicken, I'll just give it to Waltz, because who gives a fuck? Don't feel like scrolling up for that one. Health Bread. Give it to Campbell, just for a change of pace. Sitting on the bench this long, he's probably hungry as a horse. Is that a phrase? No, it's healthy as a horse. Well, we can't defer this decision any longer. I think it might be Penko. 5 movement isn't very much. Going from 5 to 7 helps us a lot. Garrosh doesn't really need it because he's got a ranged attack. He doesn't need to get way up in there. Hera can stick to the back lines because she's a healer. Hedva, same thing. She can attack from 3 panels away. Same Hazuki. 6 is fine for 0. He's got extra mobility for flying. Rock could kind of use it. Uryudo could kind of use it also. I'm actually tempted to give it to Uryudo. It's going to be Penko. This will actually make it easier to get her those last 3 levels too, because we had a few situations where she wasn't quite able to get into position to hit enemies. We're going to hold off on the Orichalcum until we do one more dungeon run to get those last couple levels on Penko. This should go super fast. Like, you know, 20, 30 minutes tops. I'm gonna do the same fucking dungeon with Julian, and then we'll be done. Christ, what is my playtime on my save file so far anyways? This is gonna be way longer than the other 2 scenarios. I'm actually going to put the support on Penko just to speed her up and give her earlier turns. Actually, I guess our guys who were on the bench earlier are also kind of... Yeah, look at this. This goes... We just saved a turn there by putting the... that's fine. Totally fine. Yeah, she'll easily hit level 20 just on these lizard men alone. If we can actually get her to kill all of them herself. Or actually, you know what we could do is just pile everyone else into the pit in the middle. Because the lizard men won't go down there. Come on, let's see a counterattack. Let's see a penguin counterattack. Oh, you know what? I guess Penko might need a healer escort. Man, she goes flying when she takes those hits. Figuratively speaking. Yeah, her and Hedva can be buddies. Actually, I think I have too many party members to fit on this little platform here. Yeah, we'll just kill the fish. Like I said, just doing the lizard men should be good enough. Yeah, still getting full XP for this. It is gonna, like half the lizard men will be enough to do this. 87 damage, huh? Yeah, I kind of forgot how awesome Waltz is. And she's not even fully leveled either. She's actually a bit behind. Oh, cool, and Hera to tank the damage, too. You know, I think we speculated at the end of Scenario 2 that Penko might have some kind of hidden special ability that causes enemies to deprioritize her for targeting. Kill him! Yeah, maybe it was a mistake to bring Campbell along. He doesn't seem that good. Ah, just barely short. Yeah, 2 more kills and we're done here. Midian can just egress out. Look at that, Hera's actually taking more damage from these guys than Penko does. She's got a lot of hit points, though. Oh, I should have moved him over to try to shoot the lizard man. Ah, well. One more kill! Probably. Ah, that's Penko's lizard man, or is it? Nah, she can get those ones over there. Give this one to Waltz. You know what, I think they're in... Yeah, thanks to that movement seed. I think they're actually in range now. God, the suspense is killing me. There we go. Okay, a crit and a kill might push her over the top. Hey, what a finish. What a way to finish this leveling session. With a nice little acrobatics trick. And yeah, she's not getting good levels anymore anyways, so we are done here. Actually, I suppose it's not going to go any faster if we kill the boss. Might as well just pass turns until Median comes around. Is that true? I guess it's free Aura Chalcum. Yeah, we'll kill her. Yeah, this was definitely not faster. I should have just passed everyone's turn until Median could egress out. I really should have given that quick chicken to Median. It would be more convenient if his turns came up earlier. Well, while we're here, we might as well do this. Holy fuck. I guess that's why we brought Campbell, is for sometimes having a type advantage. Oh, there we go. Now he gets a fast turn all of a sudden. That's it. We're officially done with grinding. For our second of 3 parties. We're not going to grind with Julian, though. We're just going to rush bosses. And, alright, let's talk to the guy. This is super exciting. What do we got here? What is she going to be called? What do you call the final evolution of Penko? She's a queen! Yes, queen! I'm sorry. Okay, but what does she look like? This is, I don't know, this is suddenly very suspenseful. I have no idea what to expect. The hell is she wearing? Okay, she's got like, is that a little kimono? For a second I thought it looks like she had little penguin boxing gloves on. I am not going to be able to tell what the hell that's supposed to be until we see the combat model. Is that a bone in her ribbon now? If they'd pull back the camera a little bit, we might get a better idea of the whole ensemble here. Yeah, I think that chicken is actually technically her mother. Or I guess not really. She hatched... Yeah, the chicken hatched her, but didn't actually pop out the egg. I guess that makes it her stepmother? I don't know how things work with bird parentage. So now we get to... So now after we're done our 2 hours of grinding, we get to spend another hour forging mithril weapons. This is the kind of, yeah, running around I was talking about earlier, where it's like the kind of length padding that most tactical RPGs don't have. Because, yeah, most tactical RPGs don't have all of these JRPG trappings like this game does. Like, you don't wander around town going to weapon stores and stuff. Like, no, yeah, most tactical RPGs, you just, like, select the location on the menu, and that's how you get around and do stuff. And it saves time. Because, yeah, tactical RPGs have really long tactical battles, as opposed to your short little, simple, random encounters that normal JRPGs have. Okay, we're going to take a safety save here, just in case he's got an Orichalcum weapon already, but I don't think he does. Also, will we have enough money for this? Easily. Easily enough money for all this. Well, that's an improvement. So Campbell, he's actually, I think I'm actually going to give him the short spear first. Holy shit, do I not have enough Orichalcum for all this? Are we going to have to go back to the dungeon to farm Orichalcum? No. Please God, no. Actually, we can just buy it in the shop, can't we, for 5,000 G? Yeah, this will be no problem. Right, Scenario 2 was where we started carrying 2 weapons for everyone. So we might actually need to make a lot more than we did for the Symbiosis party. Pretty sure we can just buy as much as we want in the shop now. Yeah, definitely need one for Rock. His weapon sucks right now. Kind of takes out some of the excitement, though, of making this stuff. This is because these are all the same weapons that the Synbios party used, so it's not... We don't have that wow factor of discovering a bunch of new weapons anymore. Every team has pretty much the same character classes, uses the same weapons and everything. Yeah, Zero's definitely got to get one. But yeah, you can see how this burns through your gold super quickly. What, we started with just over 80,000? Or was it 8? No, it must have been 800,000. Yes, that makes more sense. Wait, David's not in the party, is he? I'm not forging weapons for people who aren't in the party, right? Yeah, David's out. Hera's in. Arthur's out. Penko's definitely in. Papitz is out. Okay, yeah, it just so happens that all of our guys on the top of the list are in the party. Yeah, honestly, all of this blacksmithing stuff is stuff that could be tremendously shortened with just a proper interface and not forcing you to wander all around town to do it. It's like you gotta go fucking around in your inventory to make space for the stuff, then you gotta scroll down to the character with the Aura Chalcum, then scroll down to the character that you want to make the weapon for, then exit the store, then come back in. And of course, before you do all that, you've got to equip your character with the weapon that you the weapon type that you actually want to forge. I've actually got to, I think now's the time to go selling the old stuff to clear out inventory space. And yeah, repeat that process 20 times, approximately. Okay. So he still needs a dagger. He still needs a lance. Yeah, Synthesis could use a rod. Burrito wants an Ankh. Waltz is fine. Rock still needs a hatchet. Zero's done. Zuki needs a sword. Hedva's fine. Hera needs to move her shit around. Ditto all these others. I actually don't have enough Aura Chalcum for all the weapons I want. We're gonna have to buy more. Okay, and with that, I think we're done. The first stage of our shopping process. Gotta be careful not to sell the wrong weapons here. Oh shit, it's got HP regen. Actually, I think if we sell them, we can just buy them back from the deals section, which will cost us a little bit of money, extra money for our slip-up, but we can afford money at this point. I'm gonna sell these boots too. These boots are garbage. Oh, I'm gonna miss the HP regen, but... What the hell is she wearing in the accessory slot? I don't remember where we got that. Must have found it in like a random barrel somewhere. Oh, they won't let us. They won't let us sell her beak. So I think we're done. Actually, no, we're not. We gotta go get some deal orichalcum. Oh, that's right. There is no more deal orichalcum. There's a limited supply of that stuff, unless it was at the weapon shop. Oh, hey. So does that just come in at random? Steel tiara. That actually sounds pretty promising. I'll take your entire stock. This is all actually pretty good. I can't remember what everyone else has, so we'll... Okay, so yeah, we can totally get as much orichalcum as we want at this point. Oh, are we out of deals now? No more deals. Does the weapon man have deals? No more deals. Okay, what the hell's up with that tiara? Defense 7, Luck 2, Regen MP. Fuck yeah! What does she even have now? Life ring? Forget that. Oh yeah, I should probably sell the old magician rods also. In fact, we'll do that right now. But we also gotta swap out the life ring for whoever's gonna take that. Who needs a life ring? Well, it's probably better than the loincloth. I think I'm gonna do it. I think we're gonna put the... I think we're gonna remove Rock's underwear and give him the extra defense and health regen and all that good stuff. His defense is real low compared to everyone else's all of a sudden. And, of course, what has to happen next is I think we need to sell Rock's used underwear just to free up inventory space. It kind of, when you think about it logically, it kind of makes no sense that, like this... like his loincloth and this little handful of fairy powder takes up the same amount of space in your inventory as a giant fuck-off battle axe. Just a little bit strange. Synthesis had a backup rod, didn't she? Oh no, we gave it to someone else. Who did we give it to? Uryudo's got some backup stuff too that we don't really need. Can't remember who we gave our backup rod to, but it doesn't matter. Well, I hope, what did we get, like 2 or 3 more pieces of orichalcum? I really hope that's enough. Okay, we gotta prioritize at this point. Campbell, I'd say, is low priority because he's got one already. Same with the mages, they're kind of doing alright. Hera kind of needs it. Garrosh definitely needs it. He does nothing but attack. Alright, we gotta get the one for Penko, too. Almost forgot about that. Ooh, it's cheap, too. Okay, so we had the... whatever, the regular beak. Then we have the silver beak. And now, at long last, this is what the entire game has been building towards. The entire trilogy to get us a rainbow beak. Can I get a rainbow kappa in chat, if there isn't one already? Thank you, Rimiko. I'm actually curious to see what it actually gets you. Cool. So yeah, that's our Rainbow Penguin Queen, and that kid gets her 7 additional... Her original beak gives you crit and counter. This one just has the special attack. Kind of lame. I guess all those, yeah, Rainbow Kappas would be our would be the Rainbow Penguin Queen's loyal subjects then. She's still got some Orichalcum. Oh yeah, we got it. So which means we got to talk to the Orichalcum man. Once again, I think we'll have just enough stuff to make weapons for everyone. Hera needs it. I think I'm actually getting good at this whole blacksmithing thing. This is going to take half as long making weapons for all the median crew as it did for Synbios. I do not like that -5 defense, but can't complain about the attack up. I'm actually not going to have enough Orichalcum for all the weapons that I want. Because we still got to do all 3 of our mages, plus Dantares and Median. And Hazuki. And Rock. So, priorities. I think we'll do Synthesis first, just because she can... She's doing tons of damage already, and I want to see her do tons more damage. So that has to happen. Rod of Will, I think that's actually a new one. I don't think we've seen the Rod of Will before. Hey, defense up. So that's for her. Yeah, Campbell can just forge his own. Yeah, I think I do want him to get a proper lance. Is there a will in this game? I guess I could have named the protagonist. Boson Lance. That, I believe, is a new one. Which kind of scares me, because I think that means that I must not have upgraded all of the Julian crew to Orichalcum weapons. Because, yeah, I definitely had a Lancer in that party. Oh, fuck, that's it. We're done. Okay. Please let this have a good magic spell. Please. Okay, cool. We can blaze 4. What did she have on her current rod? Confused 2. That's not great. She's basically sparking it up all day anyways. Don't really care about losing the useful spell slot. Oh yeah, I'm curious what her new equipment actually does. Crit, Cutter, Ice Res, and Special At. We gave him his good one, right? Yeah. I don't know, guys. Should I go back to the dungeon for some more Orichalcum? No. No, we'll just get the Julian crew to farm it for them on their way to the top. Or maybe we just try to harass the shopkeeper until she gives us some. More like Borichalcum. Because, yeah, this will legitimately be like our 8th time through this side dungeon. Oh wow, that's a crappy glove. She was actually hitting pretty hard with it, though. Oh. She actually lost, yeah, a ton of resistances by equipping this beak. I don't know how this is gonna work out for us. I can't believe there's no renewable source of small mithril. It turns out that, yeah, the cheapest and least valuable type of mithril is actually the one that ends up being the rarest in the end. Give it to me. Light of Hope is just a healing item, right? Nah, I'm rich. I'll take it. That proves that she still has deals, too, if I keep on doing this. You know, she keeps saying, stop by again if you ever need anything. You think that would clue her into the... Just kind of give her a little nudge. Little wink nod that, hey, I need something. Okay, fine. Julian crew is up to bat. Actually, Julian crew's not even going to get Orichalcum out of the ruins because they're going to get all the other items for their first time through. We will save. So at this point, we're definitely just, yeah, laying on more grinding upon ourselves just for the hell of it. We are absolutely ready to take on the final battle now if we want to. Okay, so who's got the good stuff? He's got full Orichalcum. He can't replace his staff. He's full up. She, I think, is full up. Isabella could do better. Bridget could do better. Dragon Man's good. Rolly can't get any, weirdly enough. Honesty's good. Yeah, I think we got it for everyone, actually. Oh, wow. Will's just giving those rods away all over town. Yeah, I guess we got it for everyone. We're just missing, like, yeah, Bridget and Isabella are the only two who are missing it. So, the big question then. Who's in the party? I think we probably made that decision already. Yeah, all this looks pretty good to me, actually. Oh, we haven't tried out this guy. Do we care to? Leon's our only axe guy. Kind of want to keep the fairy just on principle. Oh, she's got an Orichalcum weapon too. Yeah, she's got to get in there somehow. I think we pull Cyclops. Yeah, without the ability to... Or I guess we got to take him with us into the ruins so we can get ourselves a new dragon, because we've been dragonless for way too long now. Probably just pull the high-level people for now. So many wizards. I want to make space for Primula, but I... Honestly, Scenario 3 just has the best party, hands down. It is so difficult to decide who to keep, who to kick out of the party. Honestly, I think Rolly might be the weak link here. Yeah, we'll put Unoma in. Of course, I think he's out by default, though, because if we do put him in the party, then we definitely need to get him some Orichalcum equipment. Okay, this is going to be real dumb, but because I insist on doing things in a real dumb way, we're going to bring the old man into the party, or bring him into the dungeon once, just to see what he looks like pre-promotion, and then we're going to promote him and do the real run. Yeah, we definitely don't need levels out of all this. You know, actually, some of the other parties have actually pulled ahead of the Julian force with all of the grinding that we've done. What the hell is that in her inventory? She's got a wand for some reason. Oh, was I supposed to give that to someone? I'm probably supposed to give that to another party member. Oh, what the hell? She's not even getting XP off of this. Yeah, forget this. Yeah, I'll just get the old man to punch something just to see what he looks like, and then we'll be done. Oh, he can't even punch anything, and he doesn't know any magic. He sure is silly looking, though. Wasn't he wearing purple when we saw him on the, like, back in town there? If we can bait this lizard man into attacking him, then we can see what he's about, and then we can get Julian to get us the fuck out of here. I mean, I like the idea of having a big epic, you know, side dungeon. Sort of a multi-purpose side dungeon. You can go all the way to the top to get the goodies that are up there, or you can just grind up your party members to get them up to speed. I really wish they'd have put a bit more effort into it. Like, a lot more effort into it. Like, if it maybe weren't necessarily the same damn map every single time. Or if they, even if it were the same damn map, if they could maybe change the color of it, at least. To kind of pretend like it's something different. Okay, what you got, Unoma? Okay, he's in. We gotta pull someone up to make space for Unoma now. So yeah, he's in the party for sure. Can't tell if I'm using the dagger or the sword here. Yeah, I think you can see on screen right here what you missed there, Otis. Yeah, we're kind of doing the same damn thing that we were before. Not exactly. So we finished up with Median's crew. Now we've got to do Julian. Now Julian is the main character of this scenario, so he's up to speed already. The whole point of these dungeon runs was to get the other two parties as strong as Julian, and we've done that. Now what I want to do now is run Julian through the dungeon just to grab all of the one-time item bonuses from clearing all the dungeon floors. Then once we do that, we'll be ready to do the final mission. I've legitimately been fucking around in this Hero's Tomb side dungeon for probably upwards of 12 hours at this point. It's probably no small wonder, or no big wonder, that I am entirely the sort of person who gets addicted to shitty, repetitive mobile games like Langrisser Mobile. I don't think I will, because, like, we haven't done any grinding with this party. Like, we did all that grinding to get the other parties to be as strong as Julian. I've done zero grinding with the Julian party. Yeah, we're just gonna egress out here. Like, remember, when I tried out that final mission, like, our other part, like the Symbios party was doing, like, 5 damage to the enemies and dying in 2 hits. Oh, cool, he's a hermit now. I can't even imagine what he was before that. I forgot to check his class name before he got promoted to hermit. I suppose he was probably a lord or a baron before that. So he's black now. That's a thing that just happened. I don't know. I'd say he's tan, really. I mean, thankfully, it's not exactly a horrible portrait or anything. And his clothes are red. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. That was his deal. Moving right along, then. So, okay, I think we need to keep him in the party now just to keep him away from the children. Man, I really want to fit the fairy into the party. I want to fit the tank into the party. But I don't know who to pull out. Oh, Harold is naked. So I guess, okay, we've only got 1 tank shell between the 2 of them. Or I think the reason Harold got pulled out is because he sucks. Yeah, he was not getting good damage. So we exiled him. Might have to be Dawnhort, but we already went through all the effort of giving them the Orichalcum stuff. It could be Unoma. I think it's got to be Cyclops. Yeah, he's only got a melee attack. I don't know, we're really heavy on mages and range. In fact, who do we have who's even a melee attacker? We've got Julian, Dawnhort. Okay, Honesty, Unoma, and kind of Jubei. I think that's a reasonable call. Because, yeah, Cyclops is big. Although, no, we want to put him into the dungeon to get a dragon. Ah, fuck it. Dragons aren't that good. We don't need them. We'll do without them. It's like Maze Whale's saying. We're so prepared, we'll just crush this without having a dragon. Oh, and also Honesty had that rod that we want to give to someone. Oh, we do have extra Orichalcum. Shit, I need to get that over to the median crew. Before that, though, we should make a claw for the old man. So who uses wands? So that's a no for her. I think Bridget. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do Bridget. Has anyone else got Orichalcum? Wait, what the hell? Why does he have a... Why? Of course he would start with those in his inventory. I didn't even do that either, did I? That's just his starting equipment right there. Perfect. Yeah, we gotta sell that hot rod shell. Shit, as much as I don't want to do it. I don't know, who in this party needs equipment right now? Honestly, no one. Alright, Unoma. So we'll do Unoma. But that's it. Actually, coffee's a pretty good idea. I will probably go fix myself some coffee once we're ready to run Julian through the dungeon. And like I said, we are not grinding levels on this dungeon run. We are just passing by each floor to grab all the goodies. Actually, you know what I could do is I could just forge the weapons that the other team needs if I can remember what they are. We needed a dagger for median. And I think a katana for Jubei? Or no, Jubei's this ninja for Hazuki. Oh yeah, and I think we're done with the meat. You know what? I'm almost positive that someone out there is going to have use for an Ankh. So maybe I'll just make one of those. Where the hell did this come from? Oh, he's got the quick chicken. Dang, we gotta put him back in the party. Just to use that. Oh yeah, I want to check out Primula's weapon too. Yeah, that's too cheap to be... Oh, that gives her Spark though. I think... Yeah, I don't think she knows Spark innately. So we probably want to keep that on her. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, so she just keeps that. I don't even care what the Orichalcum wand is. That goes really good on her. So we can make a dagger for median. And I think I'm just going to give them the Orichalcum and have them make something themselves with it. Oh, and actually the old man needs an accessory as well. Unless... I'm dreading what the result of this is going to be. Okay, good. Good. He can't put those on. Now, in terms of accessories... I actually don't think that the old man can get anything better than just a wristband. Like, I might as well just give him Cyclops' lucky ring and be done with it. Unless we got something better in the deals section. We do not. You know, just to save myself the time, I think I'm just gonna buy him a new one of his own. He's not a ninja, is he? He's not a princess, is he? No, he's a protect bracer kind of guy. Yeah, I'll just give him the lucky ring. I am so done with just this dungeon and Orichalcum forging and whatnot. I think we're just gonna... or actually no, we don't. I don't want the dagger for median because he has shitty dagger levels, so he won't be able to make the most out of it anyways. I think we're just gonna make a Ankh. Or who else needed stuff? Right, we needed katana, and I think that's what we're gonna make. Sure, it'd be nice if I had something to spend all of this extra money on. Like, honestly, if they just sold them at the shop, I could buy 1,000,000 healing rains or whatever it is if I wanted to. The full party restore item. I'm actually tempted to just skip the final dungeon run. What are we actually going to get out of it? I was really... The big thing is the movement pimento or whatever it was. Because that's a really big upgrade to just about anyone. But it's going to take me like half an hour to get it. Good stuff. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. Oh, shit. Man, we're not done after all. Okay, who needs it? Penko's good, Garrosh is good, Hera's good. Hedva could use some. Hedva could really use some. I think we'll make one for Hedva. Hazuki's done, Zero's done. Rock could use a hatchet, but I think I'll just have him use the axe. Walt is good. Uryudo could use one. This one gives him an offensive spell, though, so he's probably fine with that one. Campbell's full up. Median sucks with daggers anyways, so I probably won't bother with him. Yeah, I think it's going to be Hedva. Oh yeah, I guess we might as well dump one of these on someone. Actually, we got some decent stuff in here. Does anyone want this? What does Uryudo have? I think it's an MP regeneration ring that he has. Oh wow, almost everyone's got better stuff than this. Oh, another one of them master rings. What do we do with this? Tempted to give it to Penko, actually. She would lose a lot of attack. This music doesn't actually bother me so much. It's the damn dungeon music that's driving me insane. Although I was able to mitigate that somewhat last night, where we were kind of just taking music suggestions and had the game audio on mute. Yeah, everyone's equipment is kind of too good to give up. Yeah, I think we just dump the Master Ring, to be honest. And you know what? The music in the side dungeon is actually the same music that same reused music that they had for all of the heroes' trials in the previous scenarios. Yeah, honestly, I think the optional side dungeon at the end of each scenario is probably the biggest missed opportunity in this game. There was a lot of cool stuff I think you could do with an optional side challenge dungeon, but yeah, they went about it in kind of a lazy and boring way. And honestly, it only got lazier and more boring with each passing scenario. That's like the one thing that got worse from one scenario to the next. The first game had the most interesting ones. You had completely different maps each time around. You had infinitely respawning enemies for optimal, to sort of optimize your level grinding time. Is that the same thing she has on? No, good. Ooh, defense. So what does that actually give her? Or actually, I can just check her status. That'll show me what spell she has. Spark! Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what she wants. Yeah, I should just give Eternal Wands to everyone. Holy shit. Anyways, oh yeah, so I was considering just skipping the final dungeon run. Like, we would be doing all of it for just the movement seed. And it's kind of a lot of effort to go to just to give one of your characters a permanent +2 move. Well, I guess we'd be getting a bunch of other bonus stats at the same time. What do we got? Potion, quick chicken, brain food, power wine, protect milk. Yeah, it's just all the same items in a different order. Oh, we only have to go up to floor 7, though. That's the blue mage. Dullahan gives us the Chaos Ring. We're gonna skip it. Yeah, we're just gonna skip it. Sick to death of this. Yeah, sick to death of this motherfucking side dungeon. Let's just. Although I do have like the rest of the day scheduled for this game, so it's not for shortness of time. It's for shortness of interest is more the reason that we're just gonna go ahead with things here. So I believe all we need to do is go out that back door to get this party started. But before we do that, I'm gonna need something to drink. So we're gonna... Okay. Is there some way I can get some better music on here? Let's go through the door and get the battle started. That'll get rid of the god-awful organ music. That's the wrong door? Was that the wrong door? Yes. Yes, it was. Oh my god, get the fuck out my way. I need to go through that door and slaughter all of your brothers. Yeah, that's the deal. These final battle maps all have just different colored versions of this guy as the boss. So how the fuck do I get up there? Ah, clever! Hidden stairs behind the pillar. Oh, we don't go through the door. We talk to the navigator. You know, honestly, I think that's my favorite feature from Disgaea 5. Disgaea 5, we did a lot of grinding and stuff. And you could just change the music to whatever you want it to be in that game. You got the whole soundtrack at your disposal for your bass music or your battle music. You can do like a shuffle in the item world. He said to talk to him if we wanted to get going. Maybe we have to advice. There we go. Honestly, as far as the soundtrack to this game goes, it's fine, but it's not amazing. Certainly not Sakuraba's best work. It's a lot of the town music is very reminiscent of the Star Ocean games, or I guess Star Ocean 2 in particular. But those were never the best parts of the Star Ocean 2 soundtrack. Yeah, Sakuraba is all about the battle themes, of which there aren't really those types of battle tracks in this game. But yeah, I agree about the importance of background music in RPGs. Just, yeah, setting the tone of the scene is extremely important, and music is kind of an essential part of that. Also, just to kind of mitigate some of the repetitive tasks that you have to do a lot of the time in RPGs. Yeah, a good soundtrack goes a long way to mitigate the tedium of wandering around town talking to NPCs and... Okay, cool, we got this music here, so now I'm gonna go on my coffee break. Not exactly a coffee break, I'm gonna go take a break to make some coffee, and then we'll be back in a few minutes. Also, my illness seems to have passed, so yay for that. Yeah, back in a minute.